frozen lake, just on the side of the highway that we were traveling, on the highway. So to me, it must have been like a reservoir. You know, it was pretty fucking big, but there was. So me and my cousin are in the back seat. My aunt's driving. Her husband's asleep.
Yeah.
Well, her boyfriend at the time, whatever, is asleep. So me and my cousin is chilling in the back. And we're both, I'm looking out his window for whatever reason. Just happened to glance over toward him in his window. And he's looking out the window, so I'm looking at the back of his head. And I look out the window. And we're driving past this fucking lake in complete darkness. Like, you could see all the snow because it was so dark. Like, when you look outside in the snow. But we're driving, and there's this green orb that's above this fucking trestle that's like a train bridge. It was a green fucking orb, wasn't moving, and we were moving, and this thing wasn't moving. It just, we watched it come up, you know, as we drove by.
It was probably a fucking sentry bot or some shit.
No,
like something they drove down to fucking record shit.
and
that's
we
going
fucking
on.
They wouldn't do that. It
we
wouldn't
both
be no
looked at
sentry.
each other.
It'd be
Like,
easier
I was
than-
looking at the back of his head, so he turned and looked at me, and we made eye contact, and both our jaws were just dropped. Like, driving through New York in the middle of a fucking blizzard. Because we went to New York City in the middle of a blizzard.
What was it, glowing bright, or you could
It was
just tell
glowing
it was green?
bright green.
Like light coming out of it, or
Like,
just
no, it was just the orb itself was glowing.
I think what he's asking is, was it illuminating light from itself? Like, how bright was the glowing?
Oh, it was very
Like
intense.
illuminating.
like so intense that you could probably see the glowing on the snow,
On the ice.
on the ice.
Snow.
Like, yeah, like spread
Could you
out
see
from a
that?
distance. Yeah.
You sure it wasn't one
Like
of
the
those
reflection?
balls they used to keep the wires up from going over a lake?
No, like, no.
It wasn't one of them?
No, this thing was fucking... Think about it, like, the distance that we were from whatever this fucking thing was.
Because they do use big green balls. Like,
I know,
they're all
but this
different
thing was
colors to
fucking
keep the
big. It
wires
had
from
to...
snapping.
It was big. It was bigger than a fucking car. Or probably bigger than a fucking F-150 truck.
Yeah, the balls are like here
From
to the window.
to see it from the distance,
geez.
this thing was in the middle of the fucking lake.
Yeah.
And
There
you
was
could
no
see,
wires going
no,
over?
because you could see
And it was-
in the two variables that were in
This is
question
going.
was the green orb and the bridge itself that you had. So if you then, you know, try to compare the size of this object to the bridge it's next to, the fucking thing was huge. It was a fucking train trestle. It was just rounded. It looked like, you ever play the Pokemon trading card game? You ever see, you know, the little fucking droppers? Not even a flying saucer, but just like all rounded with a flat bottom.
I haven't
Rounded
really seen
with
anything
a
that
flat
close up,
bottom.
but all I've
And
seen,
it was fucking green.
I saw something
good,
flying
thanks.
mad far away, just like a white speck, just going mad
I'll
far in
light
the
that
sky.
cigarette.
fucking
Just
green.
stops.
You
And
still
like,
have it?
my
Yeah.
pulse was
I would've
fucking
given you another one.
going.
It goes
I,
up.
I was
just-
saving it for an
Like what?
opportune moment.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, let's have a cig. I want to have a
That's the
cigarette.
only alien like thing I think I've ever seen. It's just
Yeah, that
this
story
thing
was
was
badass,
crazy.
dude.
It was like
Hmm?
flying